Good morning. Hi, live on Instagram and on the Dorking Entity Facebook page. I'm Zoe. I set up and run Dorking Entity Sling Library, and I also run the Sling Consultancy. They both help support parents to carry their children using slings, carriers, whatever you want to call them. So every Friday we're doing Feature Friday, which will be going through a different carrier or sling each week. So first week we did Stretchy Wrap, second week we did the Caboo Light, and today we're doing the Caboo Cotton. So when you come to Sling Library, we have a massive range of slings and carriers. So we generally will talk to you about your preferences, show you some and then gauge it from there as to what you might try. All of our slings and carriers come in a bag with their name on, which you take away with you. You will get the instructions inside, and you will also get your sling safety guide and your terms and conditions, which are laminated. So these are really important just to go through, and we do cover those during our session when we go through the carrier with you. Morning, Anna. It's cold today, isn't it? Freezing school run today, but not a huge amount of snow here, so the kids are at school, which is always really good. So the Caboo comes in a couple of parts. You've got the bag, which it comes in, and then that piece. So this one, once we turn it inside out, we have our third layer. So this third layer has a little zip, which you can use, and you tie that around you. This is the main piece of the carrier. So what we do is we look at the label so that we can read it. And I can see this is twisted. I'm going to get my long pieces out so that that's easier to put on. And it goes on like a top. So head through the top, arms out the side, like this. We just want to get that nice and square in the middle of our back, checking that those are not twisted. And just before we want to put baby in this, we need to make sure that this is sized well for our baby. It means we've got less work to do. So we pull using the rings to take lots of that fabric away, because I know I don't need as much. Just a little bit more. There we go. Then we're going to get our baby. In my case, my doll. My demo doll. So with the baby, their hands will be up. Put them on the top layer, supporting with our arm, forearm, under the collarbone, into the knee pit. And just pull any looseness there and just let them sit onto that piece, like a little rope, in their knee. Okay? Gently lean forward. Pop them on the other side. That'll help them unfurl if they're a little bit curled into that knee. And again, just bring that looseness to where you want it, which is here, not up here. And then let them sit down. And then normally at this point, you'll just need to settle them because they've gone through some change. So we're just going to let them get adjusted. And then we're going to spread our passes. So you can see under here that I need to do this side. So I'm going to go to my neck and just use a finger and bring over what I need. The rest will stay here in their knee, all the way over to the other side. Okay. And then we're going to do the same on this side. Find the one closest to my neck. This one. And then spread it all the way over to the other side. So this bit is a little bit loose. So what I'm going to do is pass the bits that are loose and go to my rings and just pull it to here. And that's a lot easier to tighten. So pull any looseness to your two rings, and then pressure off the rings going backwards and pull it forwards to tighten. And then the same again. And you can do the same on this side if it feels this bit's a little bit loose, for example. I can just pull it round, pull all the looseness to where you want to tighten. You can keep tightening this and pulling it, but unless you really take it round to where it's going to be tightened, it's not going to tighten very easily. You want it nice and evenly tightened. If it's not evenly tightened, after a while, with baby moving and gravity is working on the heaviest point here, baby's likely to go wonky or end up really, really low. So there are things to look out for when you're using a Caboo. The other thing is to just ensure that baby's airway is clear. So if we're finding their face is covered, we might want to do a shoulder flip, either that way or going under and twisting that way. Okay. We can always guide baby's head under there if they like that. Some babies won't. If it's not loose enough, you can just obviously loosen and get some fabric through to do that. You're looking for this cross to be up to the nape of their neck. And then we're going to use our third layer. curved cushioned piece. Nice and snug all the way around. I'm holding it with one hand and I'm just going to adjust so it's right under their bottom all the way knee to knee and that it's nice and snug, and then you're just going to tie that in a knot. There we are. That is your Caboo. So what we've got is we've got a nice clear airway, nice supported back. You can see that lovely J shape there. Can we be hands-free? If we feel that we have to hold our babies, then the sling is not doing the work. We want the sling to do the work. And again, just tweak your comfort so I can feel it a little bit on my neck there. I'm just going to move it on my shoulder. And then if this has got a little bit of slack here, if I pull it out to the edge, and then I can just fold it back on itself like that. Okay? And that is your Caboo in a nutshell. These come in lots of different colours. This one is the Huckleberry, so it's like a slight purpley colour. We've got grey, steel marl. They also do a cotton and organic cotton mix, which we have some of those in the library as well. These are part of our newborn hire scheme, so if you have a baby under 6 weeks old, you can come to Sling Library and you can hire one of these for 4 weeks absolutely free. Just really going to get people trying slings really early on when it's absolutely hugely beneficial for you and for baby. Take them out, you just take that third layer off, take these back and just lift baby, oh their hand's stuck, up onto your shoulder, and with a newborn their legs are actually a lot floppier than an adult. They'll just come out there. Okay. The benefit of the Caboo is you can just leave it on. I would just adjust it and get that all ready for my baby to go in next time. In order to take it off, you do need to, I generally loosen it, you don't need to, and then take it off and over, and then just give it a little shake so that you know that your tails are down and it's not all twisted. You may need to rethread your rings every now and again. You do that just like a ring sling if you're finding that it's not tightening very easily. But yeah, any questions? Pop them in the comments and I'll come back to those. I also do the free newborn hires from my home if you cannot make Sling Library, and I charge £10 for a 30-minute session. So that would be a quick showing of a couple of options and then trying one or two on. It's generally enough time to just about do that. So yes, have a good Friday, enjoy your weekend. I'm hoping for no more snow. Yeah, so have a great day.